Hello all, welcome. In today's session, we are going to cover IAM User SSL Secure connectivity with GCP CloudSQL instance. So as part of this session, we are going to perform 6 steps as mentioned here. First, we will try to create a CloudSQL instance and we will configure the public IP. Second step is we will configure the SSL connection to that particular CloudSQL instance. Third is we are going to create a service account, and that service account we will attach it to the IAM user. And before that, we will be creating IAM user and database user. And next step is we are going to connect to the Cloud SQL instance by using a database user. This is nothing but a built-in user. This operation we can perform using a Cloud Shell machine. And final step is IAM User SSL Secure connectivity with the Cloud SQL user. This also we can see as part of the Cloud Shell virtual machine. Cloud Shell machine. So without wasting further any time, we can jump into the practical session. And what exactly the SSL secure connection? It is more secure when compared to all other secure connectivity with the Cloud SQL. Right? This will be much more secure, and we are going to use a service account as well for this operation. Let's. Yes, we are in GCP console. Let's go back to left side and Cloud SQL. First, we will try to create a Cloud SQL instance, MySQL. We will choose the MySQL. Select Enterprise, and in the preset, we will be selecting Sandbox, and the default version like 8.0, we can keep it. Here, we will try to create demo MySQL SSL. Enter the password. And other settings, so we will keep it as default and we will try to create. This will take some time to create the instance. Yes, now Cloud SQL instance got created. Go inside the SQL. Go to connections. Go to security. Under the security, you can this is a default SSL mode, allow unencrypted network traffic, which usually will be not recommended. So for that, to more secure SSL connections, we are going to use SSL TLS encryption. This will generate a certificates. Click on allow and save and restart. This will take some time to progress in backend. There will be some kind of operations will be running. Now it's success. Let's go back to the creating a client certificate. We will provide SSL CA. Instead of that, we can provide MySQL SSL CA. Click on create. Here you can observe like the 3 certificates like client key, client cert, server CA. So let's copy it, or we can download directly 3 certificates. And here you can see like this is a command which we can copy in any of the notepad, keep it separately in the notepad. And we can close this. To go back to users, here what we can do is we are going to create the database user. This is the built-in authentication user and the Cloud IAM user. First, we will try to create the demo user. This is a built-in user, or we can call it as a database user as well. Let's add. It will create a built-in user. This is a built-in, and this is a demo user. Similarly, if we try to add the IAM Cloud IAM user, here it is asking to provide the service account. or group. So any service account which we need to create, this is a prerequisite, and that particular service account we are going to add here. So for that, let's go back and create a service account. Go to IAM and admin. Click on service accounts. Click create service account. Here we can provide MySQL SSL SA. Create and continue. Here we can let's leave by default. Later we can see. Now the service account got created. Just copy the service account. Go back to the user and add user account. Click on Cloud IAM. Paste the service account here. Let's add. Yes, this will create IAM, and also IAM role added successfully to this service account. So what is the role it was added? Go back to IAM, and when you do the refresh here in the IAM and admin, see this Cloud SQL instance user role has been assigned to this service account. So whenever we add as a IAM user, the particular role will get added. If we want to see this, what is available in this role, copy the role and go back to the roles. See what are the privileges available under this role. Let's select the IAM user, cloud instance user. Open this. These are the two permissions which part of this particular Cloud SQL instance user. So it is going to log in and getting the instances name. So yeah, let's go back to the demo user, and what we can do is we will activate the Cloud Shell first. Let's open in the new window. Authorize. Here let's check what are the files available. So for this, what we can do is we can create one directory, connect SSL, and go inside of that connect SSL. Let's see, we don't have any files, and upload the files which we already downloaded the certificates, right? So go to the path in the connect SSL, select it and choose the files. From here, upload all these files into the particular folder. Let's check. Yes, all these client key files are available. Now, whatever the command which we copied from there, just copy that and paste here. Just enter and enter the password. It was taking some time, means there will be a problem because of we haven't authenticated this Cloud SQL Cloud Shell IP address. We have to authenticate that. To get the IP address, we will run the curl command, copy the IP address, go back to the connections in the Cloud SQL, go to networking, under networking, add a network. We can enter Cloud Shell SSL, paste that IP address and save it. In the meantime, go back to here and rerun the command. We are connecting from the user bank. Now we can able to successfully connect it from the root user. So what we can do is we will try to quit, and the same command we will try to connect from the built-in user or DB user. The DB user is a demo user. Let's run, enter the password, bang. Now we successfully created two databases. We can see the databases as well. Yes. So let's come out of from that demo user. This is a built-in user. Even we connected from the database user. Let's connect from the IAM user. So here what we can use is IAM user. We can take the copy of go back to the users, and from here this is a service connection, service account, IAM account. Let's paste and enter. If we try to enter the password, we need to authenticate MySQL clear password. One plugin is there that we have to enter here to connect from the, this is IAM. Let's enable clear text plugin. Enter the password. Yes, now we entered the right password, but there is some more access permissions which to be provided if we want to connect from this particular IAM user to Cloud SQL. So for that, to connect to the secure connection, we need to go back to IAM user, go to IAM, go to the service accounts. Here we can click on manage keys. Click on create new key, and preferable is a JSON format. Click on create, it will download the file in our downloads file. This is a file, and I think we can rename it. Let's rename it with some other name like MySQL token close. Now we go back to the Cloud Shell. From here, upload the file which we created. Go back to the Connect SQL and upload the file from our local directory and upload. Let's cross verify this MySQL token JSON file. This service account key file has been added, secret key has been added in our Cloud Shell. Now we can check out this same command. We will try to enter the password. Yeah, this time also we could not able to connect. So what would be the reason? So first what we have to do is we need to check the gcloud list command. Currently the active account is my email ID, so that is the reason we are not able to connect even if we enter the password. So for that, first we have to activate our particular service account. So to activate the service account, we have to provide the service account as well as the JSON key which we passed. So from the JSON key, let's enter the JSON key, MySQL token, and this is a service account email. So go to this account, and from here just copy the service full account, copy it, go back to the Cloud Shell and enter. Account got activated successfully. Let's check the same command. Now the account has been active. Our service account is active right now. So what is the next step? So we are going to add, create or generate the token, login token, by using this Cloud SQL generate login token. So we will be generating login token, and that we are going to pass to the MySQL password variable. When we enter, so something was stored in, the password is stored in this MySQL underscore password variable. If we want to see that, we can type echo and see it. This is a password which got generated by this Cloud SQL generate login token. So this is the password which we will use to connect to the SSL Cloud SQL instance via IAM user. So using a IAM user, we are connecting to Cloud SQL SSH Secure connection. So for that, let's enter the password. Wherever the password is there, just pass that variable value, the password variable value, and click on enter. Bang. Now we are successfully authenticated and connected to SSL Secure Cloud Shell connection from IAM user through Cloud Shell. Let's show the databases. Yes. So here we can see two databases. These are the secure databases. So that's the reason it was showing two databases. This will be much more secure for the SSL connectivity. We almost covered all the points which we discussed initially. We created a Cloud SQL instance, configured SSL connection, and all these steps has been covered as part of this IAM service account SSL secure connectivity with the GCP Cloud SQL. Yeah, let's go back and delete our service account. And also IAM. Remove the access. Go back to database, and we can delete IAM user as well, and we can remove DB user. And finally, we can delete Cloud SQL. So for that, this was disabled. So we need to go into the edit section and data protection, prevent instance deletion. So that when we save these changes, the deletion button will get activated. Yes, now we can delete the Cloud SQL instance. Not required to take any backup, just delete. Thank you. Hope this session helps you a lot.
Thank you all for your support, and it's encouraged me to do more videos to share my knowledge. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.